Hey guys and gals on YouTube, how y'all doing? Knocking out the videos because got stuff going on. We're going to go back to year 2007, Lego Morris Mission 7694. This is a Trike. It's received some criticism. Here's some of the other sets from 2007. What really is fascinating about the Morris Mission is it was like growing pains. It was like experimenting for Lego. Different guns, different pieces, different ideas. They had the whole Star Wars thing going, and I feel that it kind of suffered a little bit. But in its own way, just simply removing all that, there's definitely some interesting things to it. First of all, I'd already shown you some of the faces are kind of interesting, shall we say, for the astronauts. We'll just leave it at that, interesting. And when I unboxed this, because I've never seen it before, I was immediately struck, was this a fake face or the wrong one? But actually it's not. And you just saw one of the big criticisms that the 2007 series had. I mean, some of these faces, when you see them, you're going to start wondering, hey, wait a minute, I saw those before. Also, because they use this gold-painted visor, and there's such a basic print that it's very easy for them to just recycle faces. I mean, had they been around, I bet you we would have seen the angry clone faces on them. Anyways, this is the Trike. It has a very unique springiness to it, which I kind of like. Reminds me of a water strider. Where some people have criticisms is the springiness comes from the natural flexibility of these Technic rods. And then there's a rubber piece back in here, which we've seen on some of the Star Wars sets, holding pieces in, which allows suspension here. But it's not the independent suspension that we're used to seeing with the Life on Mars. It's not fair to compare the two. It's an interesting build, and that's a musical tone, of course. Here's the captive alien, and he just slides into here, and this will plug into the base, and the base actually will lock into here, and you can use the air pump system, whatever. The problem with this playset is, let's say I have a child and bang, bang, bang. Oops. So in 2008, sets that had this had a modified towel on one side, a 1x1, and usually would have a Technic rod you push through to keep them from just spilling out. And that's what I mean. It's like these sets were evolving. And in a way, I think it's sad that they're gone before they could have reached their final and most incredible destination. On the other hand, maybe it's just as well that we didn't have play sets that, well, no criticism, but there was definitely a darkness to it. Almost as if the astronauts are going off to Mars and they're capturing aliens. And granted, the aliens were enemies, but still, and turn them into some sort of fuel pods, not so different from Soylent Green, and then shipping maybe these crystals back to Earth. And people say, oh, look, they mined all these crystals, not realizing that they'd taken sentient beings and literally sucked their life energy out of them in their pursuit of energy, which there's a lot that could be said about that. But either way, I think that there's so many different ways to look at this toy set, this set that maybe in many ways were gone too soon. This was only on shelves, I believe, for about 11 months, maybe slightly less. This is the Crystal Reaper. This is the set that I feel, of what I've seen, is kind of the ultimate of the Mars mission. Anyways, that's enough of me yapping about that, but I am pretty impressed. I mean, you got these little flyers from 2007. Now these, if you put a clip in the back of the alien, they will not fall out, but without that, they'll just spill right out. You know, this crystal rotates freely on the front. It just seems like there was ideas that were going, and they pull the plug. At any rate, y'all stay safe. Thank you very much for the views. It's a great community, and since I've had these long days doing the old job thing, it's nice to just unplug and go to another time, another place, or maybe a place where you can invent the adventures and not have them invented for you and then have to clean the mess. Till next time, y'all stay safe. Ciao.